I'm Neko and this is day 9 of my 3-week Japan trip. We are starting our day in Fukuoka today and I will show you one of my new favorite places in Japan, Yufuin. You might have heard from it because of its famous Ghibli village. As we picked out our rail pass in Japan, the fast option to get to Yufuin was already booked out, which was quite sad as the train to the city is a sightseeing train and it takes only around 2 hours from Hakata. Instead, we took the long way where we had to change our train 2 times, but we also got one of those Shinkansen where you had to turn around the seats, so that was a very funny and interesting experience. The last train was a very old train, but well, after around 3 hours we finally arrived in Yufuin. We also decided to spend the night here because we also wanted to visit Beppu on the next day, and it was right next to Yufuin. We left our luggage in the hotel in Hakata. When we arrived, the cutest thing happened. A group of school kids came to us and asked if they can practice English with us. It was part of their English lessons and I loved it so much. They asked us about our favorite anime and told us theirs as well. This was so heartwarming and I'm so happy that they can practice speaking English like that, because I noticed that many Japanese people are too shy to speak in English even though they speak so well. We didn't have time to have breakfast in the morning, so our first stop was the store called Milch, which is German for milk, a product they are really focused on. They even had an outside area which was perfect for this nice sunny day. I'm just wondering what I ate because all of the sweet things belong to Kevin and I only got a matcha latte. Maybe I ate something on the train, I don't remember anymore, oops. We were full, so it was time to explore the city. It was just such a perfect place for me because they had so many unique boutiques and cafes, and if you know me, you know how much I love cities like those. They also had a store for customizing your shoes, they had one for jewelry, and it was so perfect for finding some presents. And I also found this little pig and I'm sure my sister would have loved it. You can clearly see how pretty this place is. Even though it's not really close from Tokyo, if you manage to go to Kyushu, you should definitely come and visit it. They also had a few plushie stores, but this one kind of gave me nightmare vibes. I don't know, am I the only one who thinks like that? Or I think it looks okay on the video, but in real life it was kind of creepy, I don't know. Of course, they also had the cutest Ghibli store ever, and we were lucky because it was not too crowded. They had some cute photography spots on the outside as well, and the decorations were just on point, just as it has to be in a place that is famous for its so-called Ghibli village. Both of us regretted that we didn't buy those adorable air diffusers, and we already decided that we will get them when we're in Japan the next time. And I love this giant Totoro just living its best life. Please just let me join. And also, I promise I didn't see the sign when we entered the store. So yeah, enjoy my illegal videos. Oops. I will leave you with a few more impressions of Yufuin. The city is just so cozy with a mountain in the back and all of the little stores. It gave me Animal Crossing vibes and everything was so aesthetic. After a short walk, we finally arrived at the Floral Village that is known as a Ghibli village. It is such a hidden gem for Western tourists, but there were many Japanese and Chinese visitors, so it was quite crowded. Better make sure to come here early if you want pictures without the crowds. I will talk more about this on the next vlog. For me it was a dream. It looked so cute and it felt like visiting an Animal Crossing island in real life. For Kevin it was a nightmare. I wanted so many pictures and I also had to take a look in all of those cute plushie stores. Well, Kevin found it looked so fake and it was so crowded, but I really loved it. I mean, okay, the crowds were a bit annoying, but it was really worth coming here. There was even a Heidi area, which is funny to me, as I loved watching this as a kid. So seeing all of those characters here made me so happy. And look at all of those cute plushies, I loved it so much. But be careful, you can get most of those plushies in other stores as well, so it might be worth it to check out the price first. And honestly, this is how I felt on the second day when jet lag hit hard. They had some animal attractions as well, but we avoided those. And after a last walk through the village, we continued to explore the city. We slowly headed to Lake Kinrin while appreciating the views on the way there. As Yufuin is close to mountains, the leaves already started to turn red, so it was nice to finally have some fall vibes while being in Japan in November. We were so hungry and checked out different restaurants, but they were either closed or full, and we didn't want to get something to go as we wanted to take our time to eat something. We walked past Lake Kinrin and it was so pretty, and we noticed that the crowds got less and less the more we walked away from the lake, which is typical for sightseeing spots. If you change one street, all of the people disappear and you have a lot of options for food. This is where we found this hidden restaurant. Please come and visit this place if you're in the area. An elderly couple took care of everything. They had changing menus which included a main dish and some side dishes like soups and salads. I went for a curry and Kevin got some tonkatsu. Both of our meals tasted so good, it felt like they were made with love, and I would love to visit this place again. As it was a bit hidden, it was not crowded either, so we could relax a little bit before returning back to the crazy hotspots. My bangs were so short on that day. I really don't like how dark my eyebrows are here, but whatever. We found another quiet spot on the other side of the lake where we rested at a little shrine. It was really pretty and surrounded by water and trees. I love how quiet it was here, and we took a break to enjoy the view of the story gate and the water. Some birds were resting on it as well, which was so cute. There was still some sightseeing to do, so we continued to explore the lake. This part looks like you're in Germany, or how I imagine Canada to look like, and it was so beautiful with the mountain in the back. The water was so clear as well, you could spot all of the fishies living in the lake. I was really impressed with this place, and I would love to return here one day. We headed back to the shopping street where we found a few retro stores. I loved the vibe in here. One even had a swing on the top of the building. They were selling souvenirs and snacks that used to be popular in the past, and I really love those kinds of stores in Japan because it gives you a good impression of what used to be popular and how the packaging changed over the years. On the other side of Yufuin Floral Village, we found some stores that we didn't see before. They were selling snacks and food to go, and you could watch while they were cooking them, but as we just ate something, we skipped it, at least for now. We visited the miffy store that included a bakery as well, and can we please appreciate how beautiful everything looks in here, like it came out of a fairy tale or a children's book. We didn't get anything today, but I will talk more about the bakery in the next vlog, so make sure to watch if you want to know what I thought of the food in there. I know I said we were full and I didn't get a snack a few seconds ago, but I really wanted to try those croquettes filled with beef, so I had to buy this. I'm so sorry, I just love food. I could eat the whole day. I was so excited to try this because it's been a while since I had it last time, but I think my face says that it was only mid, so better luck next time, I guess. We had to be at the hotel for a check-in at 5 p.m, so we started to leave the city center as it was a 30-minute walk and there wasn't a bus and we didn't want to pay for a taxi. But look at this view, it was so beautiful and it made me miss my time in Tsukuba, where most areas also look like that. I was so excited for the hotel because it contained a mini onsen in our room. When we arrived, we got a snack and a tea as our room was prepared for us. During the time, we could enjoy this beautiful mountain here. Then the staff brought us to our room where they showed us everything. They don't have many rooms, so they really take their time for every visitor. I didn't take a proper video of the room, but I tried to give you an impression with a few videos and a few pictures, and also Kevin couldn't wait and immediately went to take a bath. I feel it though. Also, there was nothing surrounding the area, so we got something from a little supermarket, and then we just had a very calm night, which was needed after all of those action-packed days. I hope you enjoyed this vlog and see you next week for more Yufuin content and our visit to Beppu. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like or to leave a comment. I would really appreciate it and it makes me so happy.